Okay, did I shop for you guys? Look at all this. Because it is that time again. I know you're all waiting for it. My top 10 spring trends for under $100. Sorry, let me just get some here. I always say you don't need to spend a ton of money on trends. I mean, that's why they're called trends. They're trending in that moment, and then usually they get worn out so much, you're like, oh, I cannot see that trend again. Sound familiar? So that's the main reason why you shouldn't spend a ton. So I curated, or actually shopped for, my favorite top 10 spring trends of the moment, and everything I'm talking about today is under $100. Well, maybe there's one thing I snuck in just because I love it so much and it may be on my body right now. All right, so let's get cracking. No, what's good for spring? Let's get springin'. Let's get springin' with the spring fashion. And if you guys love this video, please make sure you click that subscribe button below because I do this every single Saturday. The first trend, in no particular order, is denim on denim, which I'm wearing here, and I kind of feel like I might be doing some 80s Western vibe right now. I don't know, that cactus in the back with the denim and the big earrings. I don't know, this look may be all over the place, but I was feeling it in the moment, hence the trendy part, because I may love it now and I may hate it in 2 weeks. I'm wearing this Calvin Klein shirt that I actually saw when I walked into Macy's, and Kim Kardashian was wearing it in an ad. I'm sure you guys have seen the Kardashians are the faces of the Calvin Klein campaign. Now, with this trend, it's so easy to pull off. That's why I love it. You just pair your denim together. Now, I know it can easily go into denim dated, so I think it's really important to add a very contemporary element. So here I added these white booties, which I know you guys have seen that white accessories are trending from bags to shoes, so I think this element really makes it fresh and cool. Another accessory of the moment I'm loving, gosh, the 80s are coming back, is the good old fanny pack. But this isn't the nylon fanny pack you wore when you were in 2nd grade. I don't know if some of you may be in 5th grade. For me, yeah, it was definitely in the 80s. But this is the fashion fanny pack. I just made that up. It has clean lines. It looks very modern. It has some hardware on it. It's very chic. Let's just say this year's fanny pack is the more sophisticated and stylish sibling of the old school fanny pack family. My next favorite trend is asymmetrical ruffles. Why asymmetrical? Because sometimes ruffles horizontally can add a little bulk, and I love that designers are designing them so they're kind of cascading off your body. And I found this dress, I think it's about $67, and there's just ruffles all over the place. You have the asymmetrical hem with the ruffles on the sleeve and around the neck. Now, there's just something so romantic about these soft ruffles, and my tip when you're wearing a print is always just pick the brightest color in the print and match those shoes just like I did here. My next favorite trend is vertical color blocking, and for this trend I found it at the wonderful world of ZARA. Well, basically it's just ZARA, but I just find myself in that store probably once a week, and so I found this little baby. Now I feel like some of you guys might be like, what? And then some of you be like, yay, that's so chic. I found it to be so chic in a carnival-y way. It's this pink and red vertically color blocked bodysuit. Now, color blocking can be anything. It's just blocks a color. But for me, this is specific. This is vertical color blocking. Like, you're basically, one side of you is one color and the other side of you is another color. Now, there's so many beautiful color combinations, and I just find that this is such a fresh and current take on color blocking, and I just love it so much. And I know sometimes this trend can be tricky, so when in doubt, just pair it with denim. This is a little different for me. You know, I'm not a pastel wearing kind of gal. I like really bold colors or really neutral colors, and I like black and white. That's kind of like my fashion pace. But I don't know, this spring has me feeling the lilac, which is really weird because I don't typically like Easter colors. But I'm in to the neck to toe lilac look. I got this top from Aritzia. It's about $80, and then I paired it with lilac pants. Now, if you do a monochromatic look like this, all you have to do is pair different colors of lilac together. You do not need to match the colors. And honestly, what really sold this color for me this spring is pairing it with this brilliant orange-red lipstick. It's like, pow! I love the offset of the brilliant rich color and then the subdued, soft, feminine, saccharine lilac. It's just such a power combination, and I suggest you try it. By the way, I just looked at myself. Do I look 80s Western? I don't mean to get self-conscious. I'm into this look. What do you guys think? You gotta tell me. Please let me know in the comments below. Is it a this or is it a that? A this or a that? Can you do that in the comments? I don't know. You guys will figure it out. I know you guys will tell me, because I swear, some of you guys tell me, Lindsay, your eyeliner looks weird, that lipstick looks weird, you look great, you look old. You know, someone told me I looked old. Like, come on. Come on. Now on to shorts. I'm loving shorts over skirts. Why? Because you can bend over, you can do things in them, and you don't have to worry about flashing anyone. Yeah, it's the truth. And of course, I love my staple denim shorts, but this season it's all about tailored shorts, and I love a good high-waisted short. And I also think that tailored shorts kind of pull you in and give you shape and really help with flattering the figure. And I found these at Topshop. They're $80, and I just feel like they're really chic with a t-shirt and easy, and I just adore them. And you can also see there's a little bit of that contrast white stitching, which we're seeing a lot in fashion, which brings me to my next favorite trend, contrast stitching. Contrast stitching, oh, that's kind of hard to say, is basically stitching that is a different color than the fabric it is stitched on. Does that make sense? Basically, it's right here. I found these pants at ZARA. They are $69, and I just love the white stitching on the black pants, which is really weird because I hated contrast stitching last year, and it's so crazy what trends can do. They like get in your mind, and all of a sudden things that you hated are things that you're loving and wearing. Don't you guys think that's weird? Because that has happened to me with this particular trend. But all of a sudden, I'm like, give me all the contrast stitching. I love it. It's a subtle tweak that makes a big impact, and I'm just a huge fan. The next trend is one that I will probably be living in the most. It is an oversized graphic tee. I got this one, Topshop again. It says Venice because I live in Venice Beach, California. I don't know if you guys knew that. And I just think that there's a relaxed and effortless sensibility to this. It feels kind of like that street style vibe. And for me, I like to roll up the sleeves a little bit. It just gives it that little personal touch. And if your sleeves don't stay, I would suggest rolling them up and just putting a little stitch in it. Does that sound like that's hard to do? I promise you it's not. And I also suggest tucking it into a more fitted bottom like I did with this skirt. I just think it adds shape, and then the blousiness of the top kind of offsets the fitted bottom. Now on to another surprising trend, polka dots. I don't even remember the last time I wore polka dots until this last week when I was shopping for this video. I'm just feeling the print, so stripes are moved to the side, and we got some polka dots right here. And how can you deny these tailored, sleek, silky pants with this black polka dot? It's just so fun. And for me, I did a little mix master thing. I paired this striped top, which I feel like really pulled this together. But honestly, you guys, keep it simple. If you find a polka dot separate that you like, wear it, and just maybe wear a simple t-shirt, or, you know, wear the color of the polka dot or the background. It's the easiest way to figure out what to wear with this type of print. This next trend, at first I was like, oh, I don't know, feels a little Eastery, feels a little baskety, but then, like trends do, they get into your brain and all of a sudden you love them. Wicker handbags. They're just so cute. It's like you're always on a picnic, even when you're not going to a picnic, even when you're just going to work. And the best thing about them is they complement all of your spring and summer outfits because they're just so light and they feel springy and they're just so adorable. So I would definitely grasp this trend right now because I kind of feel like next year it's gonna be over just because we're seeing so many of these bags. I mean, I got two. This one is $45 and I actually love it in black because it gives an edge to an otherwise very sweet kind of look. So if you kind of have more of an edgy style, try the black. And again, this will go with all of your summer dresses. And then for a neutral, I found this. How darling is this? And this little guy is, let's see, Free People, $88. And just so charming and sweet. And again, a no-brainer with all of your spring looks. So did I do a good job shopping for you guys? Please let me know, and also know if I look like an 80s cowgirl. No, I'm just kidding. I've included the links to everything I've shown here in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to follow my life and pictures on Instagram at Lindsay Albanese. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, and please make sure you subscribe. And with that, I'm out of here. Bye, everyone.